Hello student, this is Swada Shrastha from Holy Children Public School and Hostel, and today I am here to teach you mathematics of class 8, and the first chapter is rational number. Rational number, any number that can be made by dividing one integer by another integer is called rational number, and the word rational number comes from ratio. Any number that can be expressed as a fraction of p by q, where p and q both are integers but q will not be 0. Do you know students, rational number have its own properties along with mathematical operations, and today I will discuss all these properties of rational number. There are some properties of rational number like closure property, commutative, associative, distributive, and so on. So let's discuss about all these properties of rational number. Coming to the first one, and that is closure property. So closure property states that the sum of two rational number is always be a rational number. So student, if you add two integers, you will also got an integer. Here we can see closure property follow all the four mathematical operations. It means if two rational numbers are added, then the result will be a rational number. And like this, if two rational numbers are subtracted or multiplied or divided, then always be the answer will be a rational number. So student, you can see how the closure property follow the operations, mathematical operations. Same way, commutative property follow only multiplication and addition property of operation, mathematical operations. Associative property always follow only addition and multiplication operation of mathematics. So student, closure property follow all the operations of mathematics. Coming to the second one, and that is commutative property. In this, by changing the order of two rational number, either being added or multiplied, does not change the value, its value. Here student, you can see, here we can write 2 plus 3 in the form of 3 plus 2, and there is no effect on the answers. Coming to the third one, that is associative property. By changing the grouping of numbers, either being added or multiplied does not change the value. We simply take the first example, and that is 6 plus 2 plus 1, where in the left hand side 6 plus 2 are added inside the bracket, and 1 is simply added to it, and on the other hand side, means right hand side, the arrangement is little bit different. It means 2 plus 1 are added inside the bracket, and here 6 is simply added to it. So students, in spite of being in the different form, the answers of the both hand side remain the same. Coming to the fourth one, and that is distributive property. When two numbers are added, subtracted, after that multiplied by a same factor, the result will be the same. Taking the first example, that is 2 in bracket 4 minus 3, here the digit 2 is multiplied with both the integers, and that is 4 and 3 respectively. And so if we are solving the problem, we just multiply 2 with 4 and put the minus sign, and again multiplied with 2 and 3. And we got 8 minus 6 equal to 2. So finally we got 2 from both the sides. So fifth one is identity. The sum of any the sum of any number and 0 gives a rational number. So student, you can see here, if we add 0 to any rational number, the result will be a rational number. Students, it's like a mirror. If you are looking at the mirror, you can see only yourself. Coming to the last topic, and that is inverse property. So inverse property states that the sum of any number and its additive inverse is 0. If 10 is added to its additive inverse and that is minus 10, the answer is 0. Student, for your information, I would like to teach you one more thing, and that is additive inverse. So additive inverse is nothing but the same number of the particular questions with opposite sign. It means the additive inverse of 10 is minus 10, and if we take the example of 6, its additive inverse will be minus 6. So students, prepare your notes, do your assignment work, what is given to you, and revise your textbook exercises, and do whatever you can perform. Thank you.